All right, this is a really cool tool called Get Chunky. Yeah, app.getchunky.io. The price for one of these bots, I believe, to have it operate for you is $50 a month. For three, it's 100, which is what I pay for just to be able to toy around with it. To give you a general idea, let's walk through this. Let's name this Dale, and you'll see why in a minute. Handle Dale 1. And then agent type, what's the use case, knowledge bot, website chatbot. Um, let's do knowledge bot. And then website URL. And in case of a website chatbot, where will you use it? You don't need to add the HTTP here. I wonder if I could add that in. We'll find out. Let's do it to one of my AI sites and we'll see if I break it. This will be fun. So let's see, that chain AI and save and continue. So what are you looking at here? Initially, you're looking at the configuration, which is the initial syntax and the way you set it up. This is generative system modeling. And then you have training data. Then this training data, if you look here, you can load up website URLs. There is a limit for people that aren't on a specific plan because they do abuse it. I do have unlimited URLs with the plan I'm on. I don't abuse it. And you can upload multiple Google Sheets and you can upload multiple PDFs. So what does this all mean? You're taking a GPT model and you are training it on this data set. You can upload, I literally uploaded over 100 different URL links for the entire Zapier system so I could have a chatbot to discuss different potentials with. So I didn't have to do any of the ideation, but I could work on the end goal, which is what product are we going to create? And that was a pain to do, to build that out. A Google Sheet you could construct and you have to follow their template. It's kind of painful. Zapier has a much better one they're using and theirs is only in beta phase. And to gain access to that, it's like $20 additional a month to use their system. PDFs though, I don't remember if there's a length limit on PDFs here. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to pause all this and I'm going to go looking for data and information on Dale Carnegie. I think he's a very good inspiration. I was inspired by multiple conversations I've had over the last 2 days. My first one beginning with the DILF, David. And the other conversations I've had are with people that just simply remember who you are and remember your name. I go to a lounge called Max Place and there's a gentleman there that cuts hair and I have never had a conversation with him. And he knew exactly who I was. He knew who first introduced me to this place. I was kind of mind blown actually by all that. And I probably talked to him before, but I couldn't remember. And he knew exactly who I was. So we're going to make a Dale Carnegie bot that helps people learn from interacting with it, how to socialize better and how to be better communicators. That's how it goes. I guess I should actually take you through the process. I'm lazy, so I'm looking at what's free online where I can just get some stuff on him. Let's steal the wiki. What is dalecarnegie.com? I don't want to steal any paid stuff, but he's been dead a long time. It's over 100 years, I believe. Allow, let's take a look here. Oh, this is corporate stuff. I don't want to be taking their proprietary things. And it's all in his book. You don't need to be doing this, peeps. Let's go here, though. This is open source. And this is general stuff about him. The art of public speaking. And how much information we really have on him? Not a ton. Let's take it anyways. Control copy. Go over here to Mr. Dale himself. Add URLs. Max 10 at a time. We'll start with that one. Let's go to Dale Carnegie. Carnegie lectures. Download our free ebooks. Meh. We could do that. Let's see what other things we have here. YouTube, you suck. You're not YouTube. Sorry, Google. Let's override your butt and let's do this the smart way. Everyone says you should limit this, but actually, you know what? I like what was just shared to me by Brandon Noonson. He shared with me a quote by George Orwell, and I love George Orwell. He didn't know that. But George Orwell said, basically, they don't want you to follow love because then love causes everyone to lose power. And I wouldn't say there's any prime actor behind the scenes controlling anything in that regard. But I would say that fear is the ultimate thing that separates humanity from working together. And love is what unites humanity. And love doesn't mean putting up with BS or not having conflict, but the outcome is so much different from conflict. Now let's go ahead and unpause this again. I need to show you guys. So they got rid of internet, right, on GPT? No, they didn't. Anybody knows how to use plugins? Go to plugins. Here, I've already got these guys pre-selected. I don't want to use this prompt perfect BS. I write my own prompts. Find me essays and lectures by Dale Carnegie. I can't spell. Let's see what we get. I'm going to pause it so you don't have to deal with it. So right now, though, I'm actually going to unpause it because this is cool. It's using Vox script, which is an internet. Oh, look at that. See? This is how it's doing its search. Boom, boom. Oh, look, it's searching DuckDuckGo. Now I know what it's doing. I know it's using DuckDuckGo. I should have been looking at that. Fascinating. And guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to show you guys something else. So look at this. Look at this. Gorgeous, gorgeous content. Yes. Okay, this is helpful, but it's not what we want entirely. So let's take this next level. Let's go over here now, and let's go to perplexity. Lectures on Dale, given by Dale Carnegie. Whatever. Let's pause this while it's doing it. So if you haven't used Perplexity, get the pro version, pay for it. But Perplexity, essentially, like if you look here, it's searching YouTube, it's all these sources. Now you're like, oh, those are videos. I'm like, well, they are, but you can look at the transcriptions, you can copy those, turn those into PDFs and upload them. It's pretty simple. Let's see here. While it may not be full lectures given by Dale Carnegie available online, there are several resources. So this is the key, though. This is all going to be his key content. You got to think about this from a psychological perspective and from the way things work. The best ideas tend to go to the surface, or the most fit ideas. So we'll start stealing. Stealing relative. This is all open source. Oh, it's from that dang group that does their own stuff. That's useless. People only want the refined content. That's part of the problem. Okay, this is done. Oh, please, please, please. I hate this. I don't give a crap about people's interpretation of stupid work. Read it yourself. Go ahead and see what happens. This isn't a very big book. Let's see how many pages is it? 263? Oh, the limit, I think, is 300 pages per PDF. Let's find out. Save it downloads. Now here's the question. Can it? Yep, you can parse it. Sweet, that's all I need to know. If I couldn't parse it, I'd find a way. Because that's how life works. You find a way. So let's go over back to Chunky. Oh, sorry. There's Dale. Scrape web page. Give it a second to do that. I'm going to pause this. I'm going to fast forward here in a minute with a built-out bot. Okay. Fascinating. 14,000 to 15,000 characters. Ooh. Here's the reality. I have to leave this conference room in about 9 minutes. So you're not going to be able to see the completed product of this. So I'll have to post it later. And if you're interested in seeing what these things can do, Chunky actually can parse, what do you call it, freeform, which means that as people are entering information, it will take leads out for you. So if you're trying to build this for lead collection, provide genuine value. And by the way, I saw the funniest thing. I was in Zapier, and they built out this chatbot that says, useful business person. It explicitly says, do not provide, in like when you read the generative prompt that guides it, because it's a full-on GPT model, it says, do not provide any useful business information. I'm like, oh, this is horrible. And this is funny. I thought it was hilarious. And I know they did it on purpose. And anybody that looks at it would laugh. But it's like one of those things that you notice on some of these sites where they'll post things like 42 and just random jokes that are for the nerd community like myself. Well, I'm done. I'm going to post this.